school. I was not in this program, and now looking at what you guys have, I'm kind of jealous. Was a mechanical engineering undergrad, and now I'm a systems engineering master's student for 1 year. So my team name is Produck. I guess it was chosen because it's catchy and it gives you guys an idea of what we're working on, which is developing products. So our product, this is a conceptual image of it, is called the quilt bill. It's going to be a large size blanket that you can use and adjust into different shapes and sizes for building blanket forts. So this is for children playing in their rooms or in the family room, just to make a structure that they can use and interact with. It's built of a matrix of triangles that are lockable at different angles. So it's a pretty mechanical, technical design, and then we incorporate a fabric material on the outside of it. Going back to the empathy process that we went through, we interviewed around 5 families on an Inca area, including my own, and we came to the conclusion that we wanted to have a design challenge incorporating family organization, well-being, and also merging interaction between parents and children. Because a lot of the times you see a struggle with children to interact with their parents and see things on a different level. So when we're going into this design, there's a number of different aspects to tackle. So to evaluate all the different components we needed to address and how to solve each issue, we created a morph chart. This is a common mechanical engineering tool that we used a couple of times throughout undergrad. So for instance, you look at the locking interface. You could use a switch, a dial, a wand, pull mechanism. We looked at adjustability. For each triangle, when it interlocks, do we want it to be continuous or discrete? Can it lock at different angles, or can it lock at any angle? And then at the bottom, this is probably the most important, is the sheet interlocking, how the hinge is locking into the triangle. So just an idea of the technical decisions that were made when making the quilt bill. There's another slide showing different aspects of it, the sizing of the sheets, the actual entire sheet footprint. All these things are more use case relevant. So when the children are using it, how big does it need to be? What can they work with? What weight can they actually move around? So our team split up into a couple different subgroups and designed different hinges, because the hinge that would both move both ways, adjust 180 degrees, and lock in any position was the main challenge we ran into. So we used CAD software to design 3 different concepts. This is the first. The idea behind this hinge was to create a friction hinge, which is pushing on itself and locks in place. You can just adjust it, but it's a continuous spectrum. Another idea was a twist lock hinge. So in this, the inner gear axle was slightly bigger than it should have been, so you can push it past each angle, but it would take a little bit of force and couldn't easily be pushed back on accident. And that concept didn't actually work out too well. And the last one was elastic hinge. This incorporated a rubber band in the prototype. It was not a very big success because the hinge itself was too big and bulky, and it was tough to assemble, so we threw that one out. So with those 3 concepts, we actually prototyped each individual 2 triangle interface. Instead of making the whole sheet, we just did a small prototype. We came across the decision to go with the friction hinge. And then with that friction hinge, we also had a number of limitations, which is we didn't have as much sheet fluidity that we wanted out of like a blanket-like material. We didn't have the full 360 angle range because the friction hinge was hitting at itself, not the end. And then tolerances, it wasn't exactly as we specified when we were CADing it, but it came out with the 3D printer. This is another engineering diagram that you can use. This is basically comparing different engineering characteristics of the product and showing how they interrelate. So if you're adjusting the material's weight, how's that going to affect other things, such as so if you're adjusting a number of hinges, how's that's going to affect the material's weight, and so on. So this gives you an idea of just, if you're talking about comparing different engineering characteristics, which are different ones you can pinpoint and which will, I guess, hurt things. And let's get this one. So once we brought this to the Science Center, we got a number of different quotes about the product, the prototype. They're ranging from positive ones, like you guys make blanket forts all the time, saying that the customers, the clients actually already do this with blankets, but they don't really have a good way of attaching it. Then also people think that it might be too complex, it might be too abstract for kids to get their mind around. So we've taken all these quotes and come out with different takeaways. And these are things that we need to address moving forward, or we have addressed already. It needs to be child-friendly, so a big thing that we looked at is the failure analysis. If a kid falls on one of these things, is it going to cut them, hurt them? And does it actually facilitate family fun? That was a big question we had, because kids can work on this, but their parents are going to play with it as well. So using the customer feedback, we draw different conclusions that will shape how we design the product moving forward. And I don't have all the market analysis that Anthony had, so I think that's it for now.